Welcome to the draw for the first round of the Samuel Gelston's Whisky Irish Cup, which will be played on Saturday, the 8th of January 2022. 32 teams are in the draw, with the NIFL Premiership and NIFL Championship clubs joined by 8 intermediate clubs who have battled their way through the 4 qualifying rounds so far. My name is Pete Snodden, and joining me on stage, Ross MacDonald, the Northern Ireland Territory Sales Manager for Samuel Gelston's Irish Whisky and Halewood Artisanal Spirits. I was going to trip over that all day long. Conrad Kirkwood, the President of the Irish Football Association, and David Healy, the Manager of the current holders of the Cup, Linfield. Now, some of you will have noticed that the name change of this year's competition. The Samuel Gelston's brand is part of the family-owned Halewood Group, the Spirit stables of brands, which also includes Sadler's Peaky Blinder Lager, the name which has adorned the Cup since 2019. Ross MacDonald is from the brand. Artisanal, is that right?
Artisanal, yes, that's right. You got it right in the end, yeah.
It's brilliant to see you here today. Obviously, Samuel Gelston's name is on the cup. We're excited to have you guys, and of course, a great product. How are you feeling about sponsoring the cup with Samuel Gelston's?
Yeah, I'm absolutely delighted to sponsor the Irish Cup this year with Samuel Gelston's. Marks a new era for the brand, and with the new distillery coming next year, it's great to have a local brand support local football.
Brilliant stuff. Conrad, obviously sponsorship for the Cup is so important, and sponsorship from Samuel Gelston's continues the great tradition of the Cup.
Sponsorship's vital to football, so thanks to Halewood for their sponsorship of this competition. Football's all about tradition, and it's lovely to see an old Belfast name in terms of Samuel Gelston being revived and reused. So my best wishes to Halewood for their new distillery and for the brand going forward.
Ross, you're going to be doing the draw today. Excited?
Yes, very
Nervous?
much so. No, not at all.
Okay, excellent stuff. I know David's over there waiting for obviously the draw to take place, and if he gets a hard draw, he'll be chasing you out of this place.
Yep.
Conrad, you're going to be adjudicating today. It's always a really exciting day, particularly for the teams who have gone through the qualifying stages.
Yeah, it's absolutely, it's a huge day for them, although I think they've moved on. Most clubs have moved on from it just being about a big day. It's about an opportunity for intermediate clubs who've come through the qualifying rounds to test their professionalism against the best around, and they'll really, really look forward to it and make it a big, big occasion.
Thank you very much to everyone who's watching today. Obviously, we'd love to have more people here at the National Stadium at Windsor Park, but with COVID restrictions, etc., it's great to bring you the draw online today. Now, before we get started, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from last year's competition. Now, before we get the draw underway today, we'll cover off some housekeeping. In principle, the club that is first drawn in the ballot shall play at their registered home venue. However, should an intermediate club that enters the competition at the first or second entry level be drawn against a senior club, the tie will be played at the registered home venue of the senior club. Now, as an exception to this rule, NIFL Premier Intermediate League clubs who have obtained a championship licence will be permitted to host senior clubs at their registered home venue. So, to the draw. Ross is going to select the balls.
Good luck to everyone for the draw.
And Conrad is going to adjudicate it. And I know you're patiently waiting, and good luck to each of the teams represented in the draw today.
Warren Point Town. We'll play Newry City. So that's Warren Point Town. We'll play Newry City. Glenavon. Will play Crusaders. So that's Glenavon will play Crusaders. Ards. Will play Dundela. So that's Ards will play Dundela. Linfield. Will play Oxford Sunnyside. So that's Linfield will play Oxford Sunnyside. Institute. Will play Port Stewart. So Institute will play Port Stewart. Ballymena United. Will play Loughgall. So that's Ballymena United will play Loughgall. Bangor. Will play Larne. So Bangor will play Larne. Cliftonville. Will play Island McGee. So Cliftonville will play Island McGee. Knockbreda. Will play Dungannon Swifts. Dergview. Will play Glentoran. So that's Dergview will play Glentoran. Ballinamallard United. Will play Ards Rangers. So that's Ballinamallard United will play Ards Rangers. Queen's University. Will play Newington. So that's Queen's University will play Newington. Ballyclare Comrades. Will play Carrick Rangers. H&W Welders. Will play Anna United. So H&W Welders will play Anna United. Coleraine. Will play Windmill Stars. So Coleraine will play Windmill Stars. Portadown. Will play Limavady United. So Portadown will play Limavady United. So that concludes the draw for round one of the Samuel Gelston's Whisky Irish Cup. Those ties will be played to a finish on Saturday the 8th of January.
Thank you very much, Conrad. Thank you very much, Ross. Really exciting draw. We'll bring in David Healy right now. And you You got a home draw?
Yeah, home draw, important in cup competitions. Obviously, when the turn of the year comes, some of the clubs will want some of the new players in the round trying to be involved in these competitions. So, home draw. I'm not going to tell you any lies. I don't know an awful lot about Oxford Sunnyside as of yet, but we'll do our homework as we always do. We'll prepare properly and look forward to the challenge.
And for players off Oxford coming here to the National Stadium to obviously play here, it'll be a big day out for them. And you know, it's something you always have to go through week in, week out. As that players raise their game coming here. Yeah,
especially when you come to play at Windsor Park. You know, they're going to enjoy coming to play here. We've been here before, we've played intermediate teams before, and we've sort of struggled at times, so we'll prepare properly. We'll look forward to the challenge. I'm sure they will, as a club, their supporters, the family, more importantly the players, and we'll give them every respect that they've earned. They've earned the right to be in the same round that we are, but we look forward to it.
Your memories of last year's cup run, your big day out?
Yeah, great day out. Obviously, it was a little bit different last year with the COVID regulations and whatever else, and cup final not being at Windsor, being at Mourneview. But it was a special week. Normally, you sort of prepare a little bit. You get 3-4 weeks in between the semi-final, and you prepare, and there's suits and there's a wee bit of enjoyment, a wee bit of excitement. But it was basically bang bang last year. You played Tuesday, and then the final was on the Friday, and I think it probably worked in our favour last year.
And managing the team to 2 cup final successes, you want to make it a hat trick, right?
Yeah, it'd be nice. Again, there's a few of the boys in the dressing room who have had, you know, long, distinguished Irish Cup careers. Some who were here, but we lost in the final against Glenavon 5 years ago, and that was a sore one. When you lose in any cup final, it's a sore one. You want to sort of react to that, and I think the players have reacted to that. And say last year was a tough game. I thought we were well on top against Larne last year, but the scoreline probably didn't sort of reflect our performance. And again, sometimes it does that in cup finals.
With regards to the draw, Glenavon play Crusaders. Obviously, you avoided one of the bigger clubs this time around. I'm sure you're pleased about that, but that's going to be a great tie.
Yeah, that's probably, when you look at it, probably tie of the round. Probably the first one out, again, for the people in and around the Mourne sort of areas in Warren Point and Newry. I see that as being a really tight game. Warren Point are starting to improve a little bit. Newry have been going well in the championship. Obviously, Glenavon Crusaders probably the standout tie when you look for head-to-heads in terms of the Premiership sides.
Conrad, we spoke before the draw just about the excitement for the intermediate clubs coming into this round of the competition and making it through the qualifying rounds. The likes of Island McGee going to Solitude.
A fabulous opportunity for them to go to Solitude and experience the atmosphere there. Looking at some of the other ties, I mean, Ards Rangers, a longish journey to Ballinamallard. I was down at Ballinamallard recently myself. Ards Rangers, I think in the last round was a tight fought one with Green Island, went to penalties. I think both the goals in normal time were Ryan Newbury, so he'll maybe be looking to add to his tally when he gets down there. I think Bangor versus Larne, really interesting tie as well. Be keen to see how that one plays out. Again, I think Ben Arthur's, Isaac Fletcher, the scorers in that last round for Bangor, but great opportunities. Windmill Stars to Coleraine, I mean, that'll be a great opportunity for them as well. And those clubs, I'm sure, really will make it a big experience for their supporters, but also a very professional experience for their players.
The Christmas period, David, is obviously very busy for you. You love getting through Christmas and then the excitement of the Cup. As football fans, we're all excited for the Cup coming around. I know the league campaign is your bread and butter, but when it comes to the Samuel Gelston's Whisky Irish Cup, your thoughts as a manager?
The Irish Cup, again, you know, last year was a strange one because normally the Irish Cup finals, normally the last game of the season. Everybody looks forward to it. Last year it was a little bit different. But everybody enjoys the Irish Cup, and again the preparation hopefully this year's uninterrupted. You can go about it, you can play the rounds when we should be playing them, and you get a wee bit of time then to enjoy the preparation, the enjoyment, the suits. I know our lads are probably still going on it. They didn't get their suits last year, so hopefully this year then, you know, everybody wants to be part of it. It's a fantastic day out. It's always the biggest day, one that you can reflect and look on when you retire and look back in 20, 30 years. And Conrad mentioned obviously Bangor. Still remember Bangor winning the Irish Cup in the early 90s. So, you know, great memories.
Yeah, of course. course. Well, listen, gentlemen, thank you so much for being part of today. Thank you very much to Ross for the draw, and thank you very much to those of you who are watching. The games will be played to a finish on Saturday, the 8th of January. That'll be round 1 of the Samuel Gelston's Irish Whiskey Irish Cup. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great Christmas, and we'll see you in the new year.